Well, it's another day. It's another day again. I don't have a lot to do today. I was thinking about calling someone. No one important, just a relative or something. Because I'm kind of bored. I've watched a movie today. It had, well, I don't know the actors, but I know they're famous. But anyways, it was sort of silly. Silly movie, but I watched it all the way through, so at least it was watchable. I could only just watch some sort of tropical Platoon movie the other night, and I was like, oh, that was such a lame movie. But who I live with likes it. But I like this one more than that one. I don't really like military movies anymore. Like I watch some, especially if they're a dramatic one. But I don't really like all those gun sounds anymore. So I try not to watch very many. It's only really the new war movies. If one looks interesting, I might watch it. The last one I watched was like I forget the name of it. It was like 42 or something, some sort of number, and it was very low level violence for a military movie. And I was like, oh, that was like good to watch because it didn't have so many guns. Like I'm sick of all these guns and all the gun noises. So yeah, but no, I'm not really into violence anymore. So I like family movies or light comedies, and I like things a little bit more down to earth. I like singers' movie biographies, and or some sort of musical and stuff. So I like things a little bit more less violent, and stuff. So um, but I get addicted to like dramas because I just watch them over and over again. I watch thrillers sometimes. I watch horrors rarely. But I do watch them, and I watch cartoons. Well, whenever there's a cartoon on and I haven't seen it, I might watch it. Um, but yeah, but I'm not really into violence. So anyway, off the movie watching. Other than watching movies, I went to the park. I saw all these little butterflies flying around, which was pretty impressive. And then I came back here and I did a bit of house cleaning. And then I just hung around, really. Just been hanging and nothing big. No idea what I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm just sort of waiting to see what happens with dinner. But yeah, because we're getting towards less and less food. So probably have to do like a major fruit shop or something. But yeah. But aside from that, I was thinking of doing something really stupid. I've been taking photos and they're not quite good enough to put into competitions. So I was thinking about spending $2,000 to buy me a really good camera. But I don't know if I should because I don't really have a job and I'd be butching up my PayPal I use on a regular basis. It's gonna be hung over with debt for like 6 months, for a $2,000 thing, and because I can't afford it right off, and so I just use PayPal, and it debts the PayPal for that amount, and sure enough, once a month I get $200, but it's going to cost me quite a few months of usage of PayPal, and I have to put money on my credit card so I can use something to pay when I need something. And I'm not sure if I should do it, quite frankly. I sort of want to. It'll be like once in a lifetime purchase until it breaks. And then if it breaks really fast, I'll be like, that was no good. I'll just try a cheap one off eBay. Because I know you can get cameras that are cheap, but I wanted the best. And I found this really cheap one of high MPs, megapixels. And I thought I might buy it along with a few accessories. Um, so all I have to do is press the pay button and it's all paid for. But I sort of want it, but I sort of don't, because I'm not sure if I'll actually win any competitions or anything. I just want to have a good camera available. So I'm not really sure what I should do. At the moment I'm winning one that might cost $250. When the bids are up, but I'm pretty sure closer to the date it will have more bids, so I probably won't win it. So I don't know whether I should pay for this $2,000 debt or what. Whether I should be paying a more reasonable amount for a lesser quality camera. The only thing is, I do want to kind of enter all these photography competitions, and I just thought, oh, I want the best camera, and I kind of do want it, but I'm gonna be in debt for like the next 6 months if I get it, because I don't earn that much money at the moment. Sure enough, I'm in the running to getting a job, but I don't earn so much money that I can pay for something like that's $2,000. But in stores, the camera's $6,000. But still, $2,000 is a lot of money for me. So I'm not really sure whether I should do it or what. So, but I'm being very tempted to, because I kind of really want a good camera, and I love playing with cameras too. I can play around with it and do a camera course and use the camera. I don't know. So I'm not keen on losing $2,000, but I am keen on the camera. So I kind of want it. I don't usually spend more than $200 for a camera. And none of my cameras have lasted, by the way. Some only last just a year before I have to chuck it away. So I've got like a dozen cameras that don't work. The only one that works is the battery one that takes real film. So as you can see, it's really old. So all these digital cameras, I don't quite trust them because they always break on you. But I kind of want this camera. Even right now, I'm thinking of pressing the button to pay for it, but it's gonna put me in a heap of debt, and I'm gonna be sad. I should be saving all my money because I might be kicked out, but I just have to get a job and all my money worries go away, and it's not directly affecting my bank account, it's just affecting my PayPal. So all the money that comes in will be paying it off, for the next few months. So, it's not a bad thing. I could do it. I don't know. I don't know if I should though. That's what's on my mind today. Whether I should just do it and get the world's best camera or what, So, not sure. But I could sure use it, I think. Just for fun. It's just a leisure thing. It's not even a serious thing. I mean, I don't really have any inclination of being a photographer or anything. And if you look on the internet, photography jobs are like mostly school jobs. So, I don't know. But I was doing some kicks today. That sound, that kind of crack? I got two sounds like that, and I was like, "Ooh, those aren't good sounds." And I thought I was heaps warmed up, and I wasn't. And I was like, "Ooh, better stretch more often or something." I'm supposed to be doing these stretches once a day, but I always I don't end up doing them all. So there's always someone in the lounge watching TV, and I have a tiny room. I can't do them in my room, but I have them there if I want to do them. I've been doing other exercises and other stretches. Look at this huge hole in my pants. Don't know if you can see it. I think I've got one on the other side. I've got one somewhere. I don't know where it is. So all my pants are getting tattered. I didn't know whether it's from putting it through the washing machine or whether they're just really weak materials, but I've got tracksuit pants. I've got 2 pairs of tracksuit pants to replace them. Tracksuit pants, last for a lot longer. So I'm not worried about pants. I'm worried about this camera that I want. I'm worried that I want to buy it. I'm not sure if I should. All I have to do is go, yep, and press the pay button. And I'm like, got a camera that I sort of want and sort of don't want. I'm not in love with photography. I just enter online competitions a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I could use a camera with that many MPs for that much. It's actually a good price. It's new. It's not refurbished. It's just that it's expensive for me. But I'm in the running for a job, so if I get it somehow, I won't have to worry. It can all just be paid off. I only have to work a week in that job, and I earn a good half of it. So 2 weeks it's like I'll have it paid off in 2 weeks if I get that job. My current job is like the worst job ever. It's like really good. It's like you want it to pay you. And I did get encouragement at the end of last week that I was doing really good and I was making heaps of calls and keep it up. And I was like, I didn't really make any sales. I'm still not earning anything. And so I was kind of disappointed. And then I realized I've been sending out heaps of information. But I haven't been... But I didn't mark the order outs on my page, and I was like, they were trying to speak highly of me, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you've made a good amount of calls and stuff." And I think it was a bit people were a bit confused why they were like thinking I'd done a really good job, and then I remembered, I sent out all these information packs that I didn't mark it because I knew it wouldn't really be a sale. So it doesn't mean any money for me. So I sort of didn't mark it on my page. And then I said, I should have marked all those. Because I sent out probably around 10. And I was like, I should have marked all those. Because that's probably, what I should have done. So unfortunately, the praise wasn't so high because I hadn't marked them down on my sheet. So, but they were speaking highly of me. But I still didn't get any money because I'm not getting the return email saying, yeah, I want to do this. I'm not getting that return email. I'm not getting nothing. So that's why I went for this other job. But I'd rather work from home than work in an office in a way, because it's better for me. Like, I get sick of pushing myself to go into an office. I feel like I'm falling down by the time I get there. But at the same time, sometimes I do like an office environment, so I only do it because one day, I won't have any support and it'll just leave me open for more job opportunities. But I would rather work from home. Anyway, these are my problems. Something smells like popcorn. I might go see if there's any on the stove.